Oh, there.
Can you believe they hired me this thing without a jack?
Fortunately, I can.
On the state of your roads. Should have gone for an SUV.
Anything I can do for you?
No, it's all right, thanks. Got the breakdown coming off.
Sorry, do you mind? It's the uniform. It's a lot nicer than ours.
You should see me in my cap. It's like your breakdown service has arrived.
It's quick.
Very efficient service.
Jack, I'm just helping these good people out. So, what's the starting price on Mr. Devlin?
Am I talking to the guard or the AA, man? I'm off to the Beaufort Centre.
Oui.
Hey. Hello there. If you're looking to claim off the insurance, I usually want one of these.
Actually, it's not about that. It's a personal thing. Is your mother called Ethna Doyle?
Ethna, yes. Well, her maiden name was Doyle, but she's Driscoll now.
Right. Brilliant. Well, my name's Brian Doyle. I think we might be related.
We spoke to this really helpful woman at the little library in town.
Yeah, she recognised the name Doyle and thought of your mum. I had no idea my dad might have actually come from round here.
I never heard my mother mention a brother called Sean. I was told all her family went abroad, to America, Australia.
Well, I know it's a long shot.
Yeah, but it's possible, isn't it, that you two could be related?
It's possible. Did the woman at the library tell you the school had been open for almost 50 years? There's a lot of boys through those gates. And Doyle isn't an uncommon name.
I just think it would be great if Brian found out he wasn't on his own. If he had family somewhere, like everybody else.
That might depend on the family.
I still think we should have called your mum first.
Nah. She likes a mystery. Huh?
Well, I did have a much older brother who was named Sean.
I never heard you mention him.
No, you wouldn't have. I was 4 years old when Sean left home. I remember coming in from school one day and he wasn't there. Our father said he'd gone to a school to learn a trade.
I've got a very clear memory of him coming into my bedroom very early, putting this book in my hand. I was 4 as well. It was the last time I saw him. I got the impression he was a bit of a lad, always up to something.
Did your parents divorce?
No, I don't think that was ever an issue. Not for my mum, anyway. I do know it wasn't easy for her, though, on her own.
I'm sure it wasn't. But she did a good job, and I'm only sorry I can't tell you any more about your father.
My mother was the babby of the family. Isn't that right, ma'am?
By a long way. And the only one to stay in Ireland.
It's odd, though, isn't it? That he went to school so close, but he didn't come home.
You knew it was St. Augustine's, didn't you?
I was a small child, Jack. I wouldn't have had any idea what was going on.
The school was run by Christian brothers. I believe they were heavy on discipline.
They were hard men, all right.
They were. But there were good men there, too. A lot of those boys got a chance to learn a trade and make something of themselves.
But you never visited Sean.
I Ireland was a very different country then. An entirely different place to what you see now. I mean, we had no car. You had to walk everywhere. When we came in from school, we had to help our mother, and the boys had to go to the fields to help our father.
It's been really hard on your mum, though. You know, having a child away at school like that.
That's the sacrifice you made if you wanted them to have a better chance for themselves. People left this country in droves, looking for work, a future, whole families. Your own father ending up in England.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset.
There's a tragedy here, is what I'm saying. People come here now to look at the view. I don't think they know what it is they're seeing. So tell us about yourselves. Are you enjoying Ireland? Where are you staying?
Just down the road.
They're at Costello's Hotel.
Costello's. What made you stay there?
It's on the hotel sign.
Yeah, is there a problem?
Take no notice. Mr. Costello's an old colleague of my father's. They were both in the Guards. What my mother means is that it's not a proper hotel. Isn't that right, ma'am?
You're not in my book. It's not. I believe he has disco music there now.
I have to admit, it does get a bit noisy in the evening. It was only for a couple of days.
Listen, we can't have these two staying in Costello's when there's a spare room here.
Are you sure?
Look, you're family now, aren't you?
No, really.
You can ask all the questions you want and I'll dig out whatever I have. We can't have you going home empty-handed.
Well,
Only if you're absolutely sure.
Come back in the morning, I'll have your room ready.
Edna, can I take a photo?
Of me? No. Brian and Jack.
Gorgeous.
Great. I'll drop you home.
See you in the morning.
It's frustrating, you know? You get this far and then you hit a blank. There's only so far you can go online.
Yeah, but Edna will find something.
Yeah, but she's already said she doesn't know anything. Couldn't you find out a bit more, Jack? As a copper, I mean.
You can't ask Jack to...
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'd like to help if I can.
There you go. It's great. Fantastic. Thanks, Jack. One for the road?
Not for me, thanks.
Go on.
Means a lot to him.
Too much. I think Brian's image of his dad is a bit of a fantasy. Once Brian gets an idea in his head, though.
Have you known each other long?
7 years.
That's as good as married.
Hardly. What about yourself?
Married? Me? No. There was someone I was serious about, but wasn't going anywhere. She lived in Dublin. Didn't want to move here.
Sláinte.
Much. If you give me your email address, I'll send you those pictures.
Grant. You should sleep well, anyways. There's no music tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you, Jack.
Jack, somebody said he lived in Limerick at one time. Does that help?
I might. Thanks.
See you.
Hello.
Saw you pulled over. Wondered if you found anything yet.
What am I meant to do with this?
Looks as though your father was sent to the school.
What, by the family?
No, by the authorities. Been in a spot of trouble.
It was a punishment.
For stealing. It was in what we used to call the offences book.
Well, what did he steal?
Chocolate. Stole a bar of chocolate.
You're kidding me. Sent away for 6 years for nicking a bar of chocolate.
God, that's awful.
It was a harsh system. Once they had their hands on you.
Well, that's great in a way, that you found something. I mean, there'll be more out there, won't there?
Well, there might be, yeah.
There's bound to be, and you'd know where to find it. See, that's what comes with having connections. Nice one, Jack. Well done.
Did try and warn you.
I must be a good salesman.
Just don't let him bully you.
No. See you later.